In the eyes of injustice, in the eyes of oppression, I alone will be the hope of hopeless and the voice of voiceless. So today's my agenda of speaking is leaders are the leaders. I have observed a lot of students that have marked who had conveyed their own points and own suggestions, and all the points are quite same about reading and only reading. The thing that truly exists in this reality, which is purely pen, and the leaders which are born, they are not born. The society made leaders, because you may say the leaders are from, or they are from the poor village or poor family, or they are suffering a lot of pain. Then they understand the feeling of pain. Then they try to be a leader in order to take and make their nation a rightable nation and be a successful nation, and show them a right path and right path in order to make them successful. So there is a thing that pen, there are two types of pen, one that hurts you and one that changes you. Try to adopt the second one that changes you, because if you adopt pen and turn into your power, then you will get success. And reading a lot of books will only give you education and knowledge. What about that if you are not utilizing that knowledge? If you are just keeping it with yourself, you are not a leader. Leader is that who help others, who became the voice of others and the hope of others. If you are sharing your knowledge to others, then you are kind of leader. There a lot of person, and every person has leader inside their heart if they know how to use that power, because everyone possesses this power. You are sitting in your gathering and something is happening, then everyone takes suggestion from each and other what to do, and the one person who suggests a bright idea, that is a leader who take a good idea and right path and show the nation a bright path. But in this Pakistan, there are a lot of criminal acts has done, because the leaders who are just coming out of their way and try to guide the nation in order to take a right path. What the times in 90s, people don't have any awareness. They have a good leader, but now it is adverse. They are aware about what is good and what is bad, but they don't have good leaders, because it is also their mistake. They have a power of vote, but they are using it in adverse way. They are just taking 5,000 rupees and a piece of biryani, but just for their power of vote, and they are begging that they don't have a water supply, they don't have electricity. It is the fault of your mistake. It is the mistake that you have done in your past and now taking the result of it. So try, whensoever you're giving your precious vote, try to give it to authentic leader, because in this era you will not find a good leader. They are joining the party in order to fulfill their pockets. Even the person who is now a child is trying to be a CSP officer. But when you will think that when you will become a CSP officer, what will be your income? Under lake or lake, you will don't be able to add your expenditures in with just one lake, because one lake isn't enough for you. Then that person will turn into a bad person and start corruption. That's the thing which makes you corrupt, because you don't have such environment. If you have a good environment, you have a good water supply, electricity supply, then you will not become a bad person in your life. Even though now every person, a lot of persons who will, you will just tell them that why are you becoming, and ask them why are you becoming a CSP officer. They will truly say you that in order to get fame, in order to get money. That's it. We are trying our every best just because get corruption. No, brother. There are a lot of fields. Try to be a teacher, because a teacher is a guider as well as a leader who will guide the nation towards it. But in this era, finding a good teachers is also, I must say, the difficult thing and kind of impossible, because nowadays teachers are finding and thinking their students not to plan their future, just only to fulfill and write their own future with their money. Finding such good teacher is just finding a needle and garden, because when you just drop the needle in the garden, it is hard to find that needle. Such like this, it is hard to find a good leader and good mentor in your society. In politics, I am not involved in politics. I am not taking any kind of side of any opposition. I am just taking out my points towards you people, that how you should give your vote and something like this. The person who are in kind of societies, and there is a poetry on it that सितम तो ये है, सितम तो ये कि हमारी सफ़ों में शामिल हैं चराग बुझते ही खैमा बदलने वाले लोग. You will find such persons who will just leave your side because they will not find any good thing in you. चिराग बुझते ही खैमा बदलने वाले लोग, और हमारे दौर का फिरौन तो डूबता ही नहीं. You will find a lot of leaders, their age is above 70, even they are not dying. हमारे दौर का फिरौन तो डूबता ही नहीं, कहाँ चले गए पानी पे चलने वाले लोग. Because if the leader is being born in this world or made in this world, they will arrest him, they will kick out from this society, they will say you are bad fish. They will think that we are the shark, we will eat the fish, we will not allow you to make the persons towards your side. Because they are the good leaders, they will lead that nation towards success, and they are saying that we will never let you do such things. One of a good leader in this Pakistan has been there, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who has done a lot of sacrifice in their life, because in order to be a good leader and try to help nation. But what nation did? They didn't give a good ambulance at his death. And Dr. who made Pakistan atomic power, they even made him a prisoner, because they are saying that you are trying to take target to Israel. It is the time then who want to enhance the range of a missile. Because in order to when the time come of this, now that Israel and Palestinians are fighting with each other, because it is the mega event, they were trying to save that mega event and protect Israel. And a lot of things that happening that Pakistan is not helping, because they don't have resources. The time when they want to make resources, they don't let them do that, because they know if they let them do that, our source of income will be ended, because they are the dogs and slaves of these British men and Americans. They are not the servant of this so-called independent nation. They are saying that you will just here to encourage upon your money and lands only. They will not think about the person who is dying by hunger. There are two lines of poetry that Niwala अमीर शहर के कुत्तों ने छीन लिया, फाका गरीब शहर के बच्चों में बट गया. जिस्म बता रहा था कि मर गया है भूख से, जिस्म बता रहा था कि मर गया है भूख से, हुक्मरान ने कह दिया कुछ खा के मर गए. In such a way, the poet of peace, Allama Iqbal, has encouraged and inspired a lot of people throughout their poetries. But nowadays their poetries are also not working, because we don't have sources. Even though we are taking our hand that we want to become a good leader in order to make Pakistan a good land, but they are trying to enslave and they are trying to imprison that person whosoever trying and taking out his hand of his pocket that I will be the leader. They are saying no bro, you can't do it, because you have no money. This thing takes money. Every system, I'm being serious and frankly speaking, even the police system, even every system is corrupt. If you have money, you will have a lot of things in your life. If you have money, you even be a good officer, because in this Pakistan, the fly is not letting me to tell the truth. So, such like this, all Pakistan is being corrupt because of the leaders. If the leaders are letting letting the country towards a decrease, so we can't do anything if you have no choice. Now, if I ask to you, if you wanna go abroad, you will say, "My Lord, we will enjoy our life to go abroad. We will take the price of paying our taxes because they say that if the person is above age of 70, we will pay his taxes. We will make him run his house. But in Pakistan, if you are above 70, you don't have to be depend on your sons or your daughters also, because it is hard to run their home and sustain their belly, because bread and butter is nowadays very expensive. There is important, elegant, and poet who has composed beautifully the poet, and I dedicate this poetry to Imran Khan, that who says, "ये अपनी मर्जी से सोचता है, इसे उठा लो। ये अपनी मर्जी से सोचता है, इसे उठा लो। ये उठाने वालों से कुछ जुदा है, इसे उठा लो। वो बेअदब जो इससे पहले जिन्हें हमें उठा लिया था, ये उनके बारे में सोचता है, इसे उठा लो। वो बेअदब जिन्हें हमने उठा लिया था, ये इनके बारे में सोचता है, इसे उठा लो। हमने बताया था कि क्या सच है क्या झूठ, लेकिन ये अपनी मर्जी से बोलता है, इसे उठा लो। और वो चीजें जो हमने दी थी उन्हें उठाने के लिए, और जो चीजें हमने दी थी उन्हें उठाने के लिए, ये कहता है वो बेबस गरीब लोग, इन पे हंसता है, इसे उठा लो। और ये सवाल करता है कि he asked the question of peace, ये सवाल करता है अमने आम क्यों नहीं, ये अमने आम का सवाल करता है, इसे उठा लो। He asked that why there is no peace. I want to bring peace in Pakistan and bring revolution. What our cheeky politicians did, you know very well, he is Vincent. ये सवाल करता है अमने आम का, इसे उठा लो। और ये सवाल करता है हमारी हद का, ये सवाल करता है हमारी हद का, ये अपनी हद से गुजर गया है, इसे उठा लो। So I think